All right, I have to say that this has been a little frustrating. I started this level 2 days ago, and I wasn't able to finish it just because, kids needed attention and all that stuff. And so then yesterday in the morning before work, I was like, okay. I'll just play the level real quick and I'll beat it. Uh, and I failed it. I failed it because of drawing. Basically, my Bone Shaper was attacking a Flaming Blade Spinner that had 3 health. I attacked it for 4 with Malicious Conversion and threw in the Heavy Sword to make it an attack for 5, and I pulled a -2. And it was okay. I took 4 Retaliate, but I still survived. And then the next turn, I attacked it for 2 with a default melee, and I missed. And so I had to take 4 more Retaliate, and I died. And that led to me losing the level by 11 health in the end. There was 1 enemy remaining. So then, this morning before work, I was like, okay, well, I'll just record the level real quick. And, like, I just simply didn't have enough time to finish before work. And so I was, like, really, really rushing. And then near the end, I just rushed too much. And I definitely had a possible way to beat the level. But I just didn't use this freezing crystal, which is what I needed to do. If I could have placed it to make a hazard so that Pyro couldn't have been targeted, and then Pyro wouldn't have died when it did. So overall, just very, very sad. Very sad. 2 fails on this level. And I'm probably not going to upload either of them. Especially that second one was just, like, really bad. It was just really poor play, because I was just going really, really fast, trying to get the whole level done in time. So anyway, we're back to retrying it. I didn't save any of the items or experience on the second attempt, but I do have the money and the XP from the first attempt on here. And then the road event was completely meaningless. So hopefully 3rd time's the charm. Scenarios beat when all enemies are dead. After leaping off the ruined elevator, you discover the metal walkway that saved your life leads directly to a door with a flashing red light. The security system is still in effect, and you might as well dismantle it while you search for another way out. Your footsteps clang softly against the metal path, echoing into the vast nothingness. It isn't long before you arrive at the edge of the cavern and find the entrance to a tall, narrow tunnel. The tunnel's walls have been carefully carved out and reinforced with thick bars of heavy iron, all of which are coated in rust. The light hangs only a short distance within, a single blinking orb mounted onto a wall, and under its steady flash you can make out the shapes of some sort of creature. They're moving slowly, and in the low gloom, it's almost as if they're searching for something. You realize only too late that the thing they're searching for is you. One of them, a stout metallic body, stops and peers in your direction. Its glassy eyes catch the flashing glow from above, and an instant later the tunnel is filled with light. Dozens of red lamps lining the walls burst to life and dye the room in a sharp scarlet fluorescence. In the new light, you can see the tunnels clearly, and it's packed with mechanical guards. Several are already waiting on the steel walkway, and more are beginning to emerge from adjoining tunnels. Flame and sword and gun barrels swing outwards, and the machines begin to advance. And that is all we need. We can get going. I do apologize about it being so long since there's been a level out. I took like a week and a half break from this after I recorded a bunch of levels in the same day. I've it's impossible for me to do anything other than just like stay up late and play video games. So I've been spending my time this last week learning the glitchless speedrun for the new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. And I'm not very good. I've finished 3 runs of it, but the first one didn't really count because like I hadn't like learned a route or anything. I just like sat down and did it over the course of 2 nights. So right now my time is 4 hours and 16 minutes. I would love to get under 4 hours, but I have an old capture card, but I'm probably not ever gonna get that set up. I don't know. On Bone Shaper, collect loot from loot ability. Yeah, whatever. Probably not ever gonna happen. Theoretically possible, but never kill an enemy. That's possible because there are objectives here, and those are probably the main thing that Bone Shaper would be killing. And objectives aren't killed, they're destroyed. And that's worth 2, so let's go for that. pretty easy to, like, not kill things on Bone Shaper, because, like, we've got this Command the Wretched to command attacks. We can make that work. Pyro, be targeted by 3 attacks, or 3 enemies in the same turn. Never do a loss. Kill 2 or more enemies in the same round. A little bit hard for us, because the main way we kill things is, like, pushing through hazards. And we don't really have multi-target attacks. But maybe I could, like, loosen things up and get them low on Fist and then Eruption to pick up multiple kills. It's worth 2 checks, so it's worth it. Never do a basic action, never use a potion. Kill an enemy and open a door. Alright, I mean, if I'm playing the same level for a 3rd time, I gotta go for double checks on everybody, right? So, let me clear my throat. Oh. There we go. My party is sorely lacking battle goals. Particularly Bone Shaper. Because, like, I really, really, really want this start a scenario with a summon out. But that's worth 2 check marks. Which, like, are we gonna... We're gonna level here, but we're not gonna get a thing even if we get 2 checks. Maybe we can get a check mark in town. That would be nice, but... Because I would love to start with the Wraith in every scenario where I want the Wraith. Just because it pulls a lot of these rolling heals. But then, I mean, we still have 3 -1s and the -2. So we really, really want to work on making the deck better. Maybe I should do these poisons first. I'll probably do the poisons first. I don't know. And then on Pyro, we really need... Not having the allies be unaffected by hazardous terrain really, really screwed me up in one of the attempts. Because my allies could not get to the objective they needed to kill. We're going to start nice and easy. Mountain's Fist, move up here, immobilize both these guys, and then get into the bolt shooters' faces. And get one with the mountain going. Here, I'm kind of wanting to go late. I want to go late and set fire. And maybe move and then go for an Igneous Path. Now, I was wondering if there's a way for me to do Igneous Path with Quenched Rage. If I go 1, 2, 3 with Igneous Path, I get Hazard, Hazard, Hazard. And then Quenched Rage would go push, push, push. And so that would deal 12 damage and eat both of these hazards. And that's really good. So if I attack on turn 1 with Lava Bomb, I just need a +1. And then I guess I just need Leaf with the bottom. Or I can get Leaf out of Fist. But I do believe I can do this under pressure bottom to do the all adjacent enemies suffer 1, even if there isn't an adjacent enemy and there isn't a loot pile. I'm pretty sure I can. I know I have done it that way, because, like, I know in Gloomhaven Digital that all adjacent enemies suffer 1. Making things suffer damage is not a targeted ability. That's why you can use it on invisible enemies, so you can do it even when there isn't something to target, because it's not a targeted ability. Therefore, you can perform it there before you do get the element. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. I'm going to go ahead and summon the Wraith on turn 1 here, and then just... maybe we just put a curse in their deck. Put a curse in their deck, put a skeleton in the discard. I don't hate it. And let's go. Bolt Shooter's going fast and hitting at range, and Blade Spinner's not doing much. I like this. So Fist is first. We're going to move forward, immobilize. Boom. Bang. Bong. And then set our 1 with the mountain. Fist is done. Bolt Shooters, they cannot move because just 1 base move and reduced move. So attack in range 4. Attack for 2 because they're going faster and they're getting shield. So 2, I'll take 2, and then I'm going to move forward with my boots so that I'm not going to get targeted by these Blade Spinners. And then 1 more attack for 2. And that one I'll go ahead and just block 2 damage. Blade Spinners just go. They don't set fire because they don't do anything. And then Meteor will set fire. So Lava Bomb, attack into the Elite. Show me a +1. Beautiful. He will suffer 3, and then we make a hazard under him. Oh, and then we'll set the leaf with the under pressure, because we make all adjacents suffer. And then Bone Shaper is going to summon the Wraith. And then give them one curse with... What's that, Damned Horde? Yeah, Damned Horde. Alright, very happy with how that turn went. I wish Damned Horde had 3 range so that I could have gotten this guy as well, but that's fine. We get an attack out of Wraith. It'll target this guy because it's closer. What do I want to do here? What exactly do I want to do here? Do I want to just move up and... well, I don't know. The Pyro's the easiest because I just play Igneous Path, move 2, 1, 1, 2, and then use Boots to move 1 more and push this guy through, and that'll make him suffer 12 with Quenched Rage, and he just dies. And that's just beautiful. We use both our elements. We get 2 XP. Wonderful turn. We'll suffer 4 to get back Mountain's Fist. Part of me wants to... okay, I see what I like. I see what I like. That's beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to pull in the normal Withdraw of the Bedrock, and before I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Freezing Crystal to make a hazard. So he'll pull him in, make him suffer 3. I'll set 2 Retaliate, then I'll hit both these guys for 3. It's pretty likely that they're not going to be able to back away. But even if this guy does back away, I have... oh, no, I don't have my Slippers. Well, hopefully he doesn't back away. And I get the Retaliate 2 into him, and I do good damage. And then... or does it make more sense to do Draw of the Bedrock to brittle him? What if actually instead I brittle him on this turn, and I can Primal Bellow to reset the leaf for Pyro? I actually think I like that more, and then I'll heal up, and I just tank these guys for a turn, and then next turn I go for this. I can do, like, Freezing Shell to get the suffer damage with Lacerating Eruption, or even Mountain's Fist. I won't have Ice, but I think I like that a little bit more. The only person who I don't have a turn that I really love is Bone Shaper. Part of me wants to just Decaying Will this guy to poison him. Because, I mean, if this guy's dead, if Fist is dealing with these guys, why not just Decaying Will, right? I guess the problem is that right now this guy sees moving 1, 2, 3 to hit. Oh, no, because Pyro's going to be right here at 18 speed. So he would just be hitting Pyro and is disadvantaged. I love it. So let's just Bone Dagger just to give them another curse. We won't get the summon out of it, but that's fine. I like it. So Fist first. We'll eat the leaf, and then we'll be resetting it. And we get 1 heal from our Regenerate. So attack for 2, and then shield for 1. The attack for 2 does 3, and these guys are not immune to poison. So we deal 3 damage, and we poison him. And then we have shield 1. We did the heal. Beautiful. What did they get? Okay, move and attack. That's fine. That doesn't hurt my feelings. And then now it's Pyro. So we will do this Igneous Path. So move 1, 2, 3. Eat the fire. And then Quenched Rage. Eat the leaf. So 1, 2, 3. We left these hexes. And then now when I push this guy, he suffers 3. He suffers 3. He moves here. And he moved through both of these hexes, so double the damage inflicted by any hazardous terrain the target moved through. Then, regardless of line of sight, replace those hazards with obstacles of the same side. So he suffered 6, which means he suffers 12, and that is just enough to kill him. Beautiful. Bone Shaper is going to curse this guy. I do not believe... Yeah, I don't get experience for using the dark, so I'll just leave it. So just add a curse to them and then attack him for... Oh, my summon attacks and does 3. And then I attack and deal a 4th damage. He gets poisoned. And I set Leaf and they get cursed from the Bone Dagger. pretty good turn. Pretty good turn. Oh, I didn't think about that. The bolt shooters are going to be really annoying. Let's see. This guy has move 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can never remember if they prioritize number of targets over disadvantages. Because if he goes here, he has 1. He could go here to get rid of disadvantages, but would reduce targets. I'm just going to find it in the rules real quick. Real quick. We'll just double check. Okay, so as you would logically think, they prioritize number of targets, and then after that, fewest disadvantages. So he goes right here so that he can't hit Bone Shaper. So we get a disadvantaged attack for 3. I had to shield 1, right? And then a disadvantaged attack for 3. So actually, Pyro's going to take a lot of damage here. Hopefully it's okay. And then just a regular attack for 3. Okay, I feel like I've drawn a lot of their good cards. Now, this guy can't step here, so he can't get in 5 range. So it'll just be here and then here. So attack for 3. We take 3 because of the shield 1. Attack for 3. At disadvantage, we take 2. But that's not good. Am I really going to have to lose a card after this amazing start? We get an attack for 3 coming here. There's no fire, so it's just a straight attack for 3. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Never punished. Alright, and then it should be easy to kill this guy. Probably just Liquid Stone, right? Move up here, hit him for 4, 0. He dies to the hazard. It's just beautiful. Can end that round. What is Fist doing? Probably a Primal Bellow, right? And then now, Mountain's Fist kills this guy with a 0, which I guess is good. And then, yeah, we get the heal out of that. So let's do Mountain's Fist with Freezing Shell. I'm very content there. We'll just go fast and do Liquid Stone. Move and hit this guy. And then here, I guess I'll use the leaf to heal up Pyro with Fell Remedy. Yeah, it'll be a heal 4, and then I get a heal 2 from a long rest. So that'll work. That will work. Pyro first, moves up here, and then attacks. And we get a +2. So he takes 6, and then he gets pushed here and dies. Actually, maybe I would rather not push him there. Maybe I'll just push him here so that I don't take the Retaliate. And then Bone Shaper's Wraith will probably kill it. Bone Shaper's Wraith needs a 0. If not, I'll just have to melee with Bone Shaper. But I would rather the loot pile not be on the hazard since I can't step there. Fist is going to regenerate, is going to hit this guy with Mountain's Fist. We don't have the ice, but we still kill with a 0. We also definitely kill with a +2 and the brittle, which means we get to heal for 3. This guy dies, and then now, you know what? I didn't think about this guy hitting hard, but that's okay. We'll use our Freezing Crystal to go ahead and make a hazard. Maybe not necessary, but I think I'm going to put it here so that I can just stack a lot of loot right here. I'll have to suffer 3, but suffering 3 to get 3 loot is pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I pick it up on Pyro with the loot 1 action. Then I pull this guy in. So we did Mountain's Fist on the first guy. Freezing Shell, pull him in, and make him suffer 1. And then Bone Shaper, so the Wraith will attack the Blade Spinner, and he kills it. And then I've got move 2, move a summon 2. Actually, I think I'd rather pick up this one. Move a summon 2. But before I moved, I will heal. Oh. And I believe it's the Dark that gives the... Yeah, Dark gives XP. Leaf just gives 2 health. But that's fine. So move 2, move a summon 2, and heal the Pyro. Healing first. Oh, dang. Okay, I definitely do not move the Wraith. 1, 2. Okay, then I have to put Bone Shaper. I have to put Bone Shaper here so that the Wraith doesn't get focused. And this guy will back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so he has attack 2, attack 2, attack 2. Nice. Okay, so the Wraith would have survived anyway. But it's fine. We just won't pick up this one loot. Fist, I will suffer 2 and get back Freezing Shell. Yeah. That works for sure. And then now Freezing Shell just kills this guy. Which I guess is good. I guess it's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. Although I would kind of like to just heal. Let's see, what am I doing on Bone Shaper? I guess I'll move up to this door and I'll start making some skeletons. So just like 1, 2 skeleton. And then on Pyro, I don't really have the things that I want. I would love to set the Quenched Rage to start building up the double damaged attack on it. It's okay. I also need to try to set up killing 2 enemies in the same turn. I guess I might as well get Melted Armor up here. Because I start with 10 cards, so after I rest, I go down to 9. And so having 1 card in the active area doesn't hurt. So I'll just go ahead and play this. And I can cool this hazardous terrain so that I get an experience. It's only enemies adjacent to the tile that suffers, so that seems fine. And we're ready. Fist will just pull this guy in, and he suffers and dies with the bottom. And then we can't do anything with the top. So maybe I should have attacked with the top first. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. It would have been kind of nice to have an element, but I think I'm getting Leaf out of Pyro, so it's fine. Bone Shaper is just going to move 1, 2. And then suffer 1. And make a skeleton. And then Pyro, I believe it's, yeah, we're going to set Melted Armor, and then we're going to cool. Just to get the experience and the Leaf. Can end the round. Fist will suffer and get back Frost Eruption, I believe. Oh, I wanted to kill one of these guys and open one of the doors. Maybe I can pull the final enemy from this room up and kill it and open this door in the same turn. Forgot about that. Never kill an enemy. Actually, I guess summons count for this, don't they? They probably do, so I failed that because Wraith picked up a kill. Which sucks because I really wanted that double check mark. 2 enemies in the same round I have not done, and kill an enemy and open the door I haven't done. Oh, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Alright, well, we've got 2 cards. I think we just get closer to the door. And then here we'll heal up. And then here I can make another skeleton. It's not my favorite, but I mean, it is a turn. Getting closer doesn't really help me. Actually, I'll get right here, because then I can make, on Fist, which I'm going to use this to heal 4. And then I'm going to make Ice right here, because it'll help Fist, and it can help Pyro get into the next room. Actually, make it right here, and then it can help the Shambling Skeleton right here get into this next room. So we help everybody in. Bone Shaper moves the Wraith closer and then summons 1 more skeleton. Get an extra spooky. Boom. It's all done. Fist doesn't really have to... Doesn't have to rest here. I would love to have one with the mountain to get the immobilize, because I know that there's a flaming blade spinner right here. Also, like, is there any chance that I go this way instead first? Nah, I've got all my summons lined up on this door. Should I just go? I should just long rest, but definitely long resting here. I could just long rest everybody right now. Which means that I didn't need to suffer that too. I think I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to long rest. So, everybody long rests. We go up to full health here. We'll drop... I guess Freezing Shell? Maybe Primal Bellow? Maybe Draw of the Bedrock? Over here, we will drop... Wow, almost every card has a D. Let's drop Exploding Corpse. I don't really see much point in that. And then over here, we want the big move. We want Quenched Rage, Cooling. Yeah, we don't need the heal 5 on Cooling. And the 1 XP for Leaf is, like, whatever, right? We did have an element, so we can convert that element with the Circlet of Elements before we lose it. And Ice is good with me. I can do a Mountain's Fist. We get heal 2s on both of these guys, and we're ready. I guess I can tell Wraith to get slightly closer. It's not really any closer. Alright, let's just go open this door. Let's do Mountain's Fist bottom with Frost Eruption top, which means I didn't need that ice at all, but it's fine. We'll go... I think we'll go mid-ish. No, we'll go late. And set Decaying Will so that we can ignore Retaliates. And then I'll just go ahead and set Quenched Rage and start building up double damage, because I don't think Pyro's really needed in this room. And we can try to hopefully, maybe, potentially get an Eruption here. But maybe that's in the final room, that we get the Eruption that gets 2 kills. And we want to set up for getting Fist a kill when he opens the door. But that can't happen. It can't happen immediately, because I don't have enough move to reach one of the, like, 6 health bolt shooters in the back. So we'll just set Quenched Rage and maybe Flowing Fire. Don't want to play the move that makes myself suffer. Although maybe I do, I don't know. Fist, move 4, immobilize. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're coming from the tunnels. 2 smaller passageways connect to this main one, and no matter how many machines you strike down, reinforcements emerge a few moments later. You need to cut off their line, and you formulate a plan. The main tunnel supports have not aged well. More than once, you've accidentally knocked chunks of rust off the metal scaffolding during the fight, and so you suspect that if you can make your way to each of the smaller ingresses, you could smash their metal supports and bring them down, cutting off enemy troops. The large debris has 18 hit points. It's an enemy to you and an ally to all monsters. When it's destroyed, instead it becomes a wall. Remove all figures, tokens, and tiles occupying the B hexes, or any hexes beyond. Then place another large debris in B. All removed characters become exhausted. At the start of each round, until the large debris in this room is destroyed, spawn a flaming blade spinner. Normal, then elite every other round. So at the start of each round, we get a blade spinner at the back, which is obviously unsustainable. But hopefully they just don't move very much. And then as soon as I do 18 damage to this thing, which shouldn't really be that much, everything here dies. So if I can push this guy back, he will die. New cards on both these guys. Standing still but going really late, that's annoying. And then just regular move, reduce damage, fire, and self-strengthen. So, move in with Mountain's Fist, immobilize this guy, hit him for 2. I can Poison Dagger him, so why not, right? I disarm him as well. He takes 2 Poison Disarm. And I can push him for 2, and I can make more ice. So we'll put that right here. Done. Pyro, we're not doing anything special, just Quenched Rage. So our next 3 attacks do regular damage, and then we get a doubled damage attack after that. And then I can't hit anything, so that's done. Blade Spinner's regular move, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, trying to get to this hex. And then this guy is immobilized. They do both strengthen themselves, and they set fire. Bone Shaper, and then Bolt Shooter. Bolt Shooter's being really annoying. This guy goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically an attack for 2, and it does 3. Then 1, 2, then 1, 2. And then I will ignore Retaliate on all my summons. And then let's summon one more, why not? And also we've got Amulet of Life. I don't know if I used that in the first room, but it's fine. Bolt Shooters, range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to hit here and then here. And then this guy, they can't move. So we get attack for 5 into Fist. It does 5. We'll take 3 and use the Dancing Slippers. Why not, right? 1, 2, 3. Come over here, or do I want to come here? I like right here, because Frost Eruption, I can push this guy for 2. And I can't quite push this guy for 2, but I can push him for 1. And actually, this guy's low. We can just kill this guy, right? Okay. Yeah, I need to get up to this thing to start hitting it, but we're pretty close. And then an attack into Skeleton, and it did not miss. So Skeleton number 1 dies. Let's see. I guess I'll go late, and I'll just grant a whole bunch of extra Skeleton movement. Hopefully Wraith doesn't die, because it's, like, relatively in there. Frost Eruption or Mountain's Fist? I probably want Mountain's Fist, if I'm being honest. Let's just do it. Let's just go for big damage. Let's try to destroy this objective. I'm probably not getting it right here, but Mountain's Fist with Piercing Pummel. We get strengthened. We get a heal. So honestly, I'd rather go late. I can do the Mountain's Fist the following turn. Is there anything really cool I could do this turn? I don't have my Frost Eruption, and I don't have my other card. Lacerating Eruption, though, is pretty decent still. I don't know, because Wraith is going to do some damage here. Yeah, let's just go for the Mountain's Fist, I think. It's fine. We'll go at 30. Maybe one of them, maybe they'll go at like 22 or something and help me out. And then on Pyro, I need to move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So like the only way to get in range is to play the move 4 on Lava Bomb. No, we can play the move on Liquid Stone and use Boots. And then we can hit with Lava Bomb. Hey, there's the 22. Just like I said. So these guys don't move again. So attack for 2, attack for 2. And I take 3, and that's beautiful. And they're done. Then Fist, and it's just range 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Wraith doesn't get hit. And so then now Fist. So we'll start with Piercing Pummel. Move, attack 5 advantage, heal for the damage suffered. Boom. Also, the leaf that was there initially, we will turn into ice. And then we'll eat the ice on Mountain's Fist as well. But we set both elements. So, attack for 5, strengthen into the objective. It does 7. So we heal for 7, and we get strengthened. And then I can hit it one more time for 5 with Mountain's Fist. And it does 6. And I'm strengthened for next turn, so we'll have an attack for 5. I probably get back Mountain's Fist. And I'm very happy. This guy goes here and hits me for 3. And I take 3. This guy... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess trying to get to this hex. And this guy attack for 2. And it does 3. And they set fire. And they're all done. Pyro will use the boots and move with liquid stone. So move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm pretty sure I don't slide on the ice because I would have slid into an ally. I don't know. I never remember how it works. And then attack with lava bomb. So attack for 2, 3 because this guy's poisoned, and it'll use. Really, I just want to progress the ticks on these. Is all I want. And it does 2 damage. And it makes a hazard under him because why not? And there's already fire. Dun dun dun. And then now Bone Shaper, we can pick up the kill. There we go. That's the Wraith's job, is to get rolling heals. Does 2 damage, and then Skeleton goes 1, 2, and then 1. And then Wraith, I will tell the Skeleton to move 1, 2, and attack. And he ignores Retaliate, and he kills. So I guess he would have ignored the Retaliate anyway, right? It looks like there's not going to be a way to get Fist set up to pick up a kill. Yeah, I just don't think it can happen. Maybe if I do an attack 5 and it crits somehow. But I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up a kill and open a door in the same turn. I would need like an insane amount of ice to be able to kill this guy and then move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I would need only 3 more icy hexes. Maybe it's possible if I just leave everybody alone except this bolt shooter. And I get Fist up to here, and then I'm 1 closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, if I'm standing here, I just need 3 more icy tiles. I can make that work. And then Bone Shaper, I believe, had move 2. I'll just go here. Suffer the 3, but get the big loot. And then move a summon 2. End the round. I need to make sure the Wraith isn't accidentally picking up the kill. And I guess I do need to make sure that I destroy this thing. But we're set up for Mountain's Fist to destroy it and do really well. So Mountain's Fist destroys this thing, kills all of these blade spinners and this bolt shooter. I'm simply happy there. Maybe I even pull this guy into the hazard with Freezing Shell. Why not, right? The reason why not is that my summons might kill him, but if it happens, right? We'll just heal up, and yeah, I guess I'll just do a little tiny attack to move my ticks forward. No, Pyro gets to go first. Wasn't really what I intended, but it's fine. Man, I can really kill this guy really easily, because I could step forward and pull him in. But I don't really want to kill him. Oh, he's just healing this turn. That's actually kind of nice. Okay, so I'll step forward. I'll move both my ticks forward, and I'll attack him for 1. And he'll take no damage. Okay, so we don't have to do anything. We just moved our ticks basically for free. Fist regenerates, then Mountain's Fist into the objective. I guess it won't be killed. It gets destroyed, so I don't get the heal. But I do destroy it using the ice. So that will kill all of these guys. And then all of a sudden, we just don't have anything to worry about. Just 1 bolt shooter. And if it kills my summons, like, oh no. I'm not going to cry about it. Then Fist is going to move 1, 2, and pull this guy in with Freezing Shell. Move 2, pull. Boom. I believe I got a loot. And then all of this is destroyed. We just don't need to worry about marking it. Bolt Shooter is going to heal for 3 and gain a shield 1. And then Wraith attacks, and then a skeleton attacks. And then this skeleton doesn't reach. What is Bone Shaper doing? Bone Shaper is healing 2 because things have died this round. And then nothing with the top. And then Blade Spinners, so we're all done. Pyro is just going to go fast and attack this guy for 2, and then that'll get our Quenched Rage all nice and set up. Here, I don't really want either of these cards. I want cards that set ice. I will go ahead and get Freezing Shell, though, because I can use it to, like, start pulling this guy back. I'll just step here and pull him up with Freezing Shell. Or maybe I step even further away and I can pull him with Draw of the Bedrock. The problem is the Wraith. Let's see. If I'm standing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I just need to get the Bolt Shooter right here. And then with the ice I already have, if Bolt Shooter's here and Fist is here, I can pull him all the way in. So that's not much of an issue. We'll go late. We might unsummon the Wraith. Probably not. 1, 2, 3. Man, so I've got Draw of the Bedrock to pull him in. I just need the Wraith to move. But I don't have the Horn of Command. Oh, also, it looks like I failed to put probably this skeleton here, because I know this was the Gravedigging skeleton. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I just really wish I could move the Wraith right now. Or just make one more ice. I might just long rest, I don't know. Alright, Pyro first. We're going to do just a default attack for 2, and then just a move for 2. So Crude Spear to make the default attack for 2 reach, and it'll deal 2 damage. It'll run off this tick, gain an experience, deal 2, and then just a default move for 2, 1. Bolt Shooter, let's see, he can back up, and then it's range 5, so he'll hit here, 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 here. All attacks for 2. And so he might kill the Wraith, which I think is better for me. Although now he gets out of range of Draw of the Bedrock, which is annoying. So attack for 2. Attack for 2. Yeah, he does kill the Wraith. Attack for 2. And attack for 2. Oh. Of course, I take 3. Yeah, I don't have armor. So we'll use the Thick-Skinned. We're going to have to use it eventually. But that's fine. Fist regens is just going to move 1, 2, 3 and set ice. And then Bone Shaper, this guy goes here. I guess this guy starts going around. And we get a hit. And it does 1. Very underwhelming damage there. And then I guess we move up to the door. Because I don't really want to do any of those. This goes down. We will long rest Bone. Long rest Meteor? That's fine. Even if I take damage, it's totally fine. Long rest Fist. Also, I used health potion on my turn. Because I was a bit low. Ooh, that's gonna hit hard. No movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he's gonna hit everybody here. Attacks for 4, and everybody's long resting. So disadvantaged attack for 4 right here, and it misses. Then right here, it kills. So that was skeleton number 3. Then disadvantaged attack for 4, it does 3. And then regular attack for 4, it does 5. Wow. Then everybody long rests. We'll do Bone Shaper first. And we deal 3. How do I convince this guy to take one step closer to me? We can figure something out. I guess I could just make ice here. And then everybody does their long rests. So here, I do not get any extra stamina by dropping a card, so I will not do so. We'll drop Fell Remedy. What do you need heals for, right? Here we get a lot of items back. Oh, not a lot of cards, though. Jeez. Very low on cards. Here, I lose a turn of stamina by not playing Quenched Rage, but that's fine. We want Melted Armor, we want Eruption, we probably want Igneous Path as well. We want Under Pressure, we want Flowing Fire. Maybe we don't need Lava Bomb. I really, really wish that I could pull this guy in to bring him closer to Fist, but I don't think I can. Oh. Wraith is lost. But we'll just start bringing in some skeletons over here. So, Grave Digging with just a wasted card. Oh, I lost Primal Bellow? So I can't make ice over here. So I need this guy to play a move and attack in range 4 card. Does he have one of those? Did I not end the round? Why does it not have... That's weird. Make this guy number 1, so it'll be less confusing. I guess I just back up even more on Fist, and I can move forward if I need to. So we'll just back up. And we'll just try to make that work. And then we're summoning, and then I want to set Melted Armor, but I want to back up first. So we'll move with Liquid Stone first. So Pyro, 1, 2, 3. Fist, what do we have here? Move, target one enemy with all attacks. But it's only move 1, right? So I think I unsummon Skeleton. And then Fist, I'll just move here. Then Bolt Shooter just moves 1, and now he's standing where I want him to. Other than the lack of hazards or anything. I don't know, it's got to be possible. We also set ice on the move, which is very good for us. For Mountain's fisting purposes. Okay. And then Bone Shaper. We will just set a skeleton. In a better spot. Although he's going to be running away now, isn't he? It's fine. Fist, we're going to go late. And move forward and draw off the bedrock, I guess. And then next turn I pull him in with draw of the bedrock. And then I need to attack him and move with Mountain's Fist. I'm not loving it. I'm going to set Melted Armor. And I'm going to... Actually, I really wish I could heal Fist now. I guess I'll just heal myself. Bolt Shooter, nice. He moves 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He actually does get to attack, which sucks. Attack for 3. And it does 2. But now I can Dancing Slippers, which is actually really nice. And I can get here, which is where I want to be. And then it's Fist's turn, so I can pull this guy in with Draw of the Bedrock Bottom, and I can attack him with Frost Eruption, just to attack for 2. Okay, it only does 1 damage. And I can't make ice anywhere useful. Man, if I miss the kill on this guy, I'm going to be so sad. Also, I need to regen. And then I will recover this. Pyro just will set Melted Armor. And Bone Shaper was just going to heal. I've got 1 summon, so Flow of the Black River is a heal too. Oh, and this guy moves over here. I guess he's going to run into the hazard and die, isn't he? All right, Fist, we're opening the door. So I need a +1. Oh, I Poison Daggered him last turn. I Poison Daggered him. Okay, cool. Now we need a 0. No, we need a 0, and we can kill him. If we're opening the door, is move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Cool. So we'll just move 6. And then we'll command the Wretched. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. It all worked out. As long as Fist picks up the kill. So Fist will regenerate. Frost Eruption, we kill with a 0. Thank you. Kill this guy, and then move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I worked way too hard for these perks. Oh no, these guys are so in the way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's so bad. There's no special text in this room, but it spawns Ruin Machines. This first part's exactly the same. Destroy the thing. It'll break the rest of the room. You spawn 2 Ruin Machines, 1 normal, 1 elite at the beginning of every round. I don't know why I was thinking I would have just a straight shot on Pyro. And I just don't have any way of just, like, setting down an icy terrain. Because I just need 1. I literally just need 1 icy terrain to make Pyro reach with its move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh well. Pyro's just gonna die here. That's gotta go back, because I'm sure I long rested. Fist is done. Bolt shooters are doing regular attack. Ruin Machines are doing nothing special. Alright, well, it's Pyro, so let's just go for it. Move 6, suffer 1, and at the start of the next round, suffer 1. Well, I'll be short resting, right? So move 6 will make it move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Crude Spear on Under Pressure into the objective. So it's attack for 5, 6 with Melted Armor, doubled to 12. So attack for 12. Okay, it does 11. That's pretty good. I also wanted to attack it for 6 with Command the Wretched. Grant an ally an attack 5, but I guess we can't always get what we want. So Pyro's done. Yeah, we moved in, we attacked, get the XP from the thing. We can Amulet of Life, but we're probably dead because we're taking extra damage from all the hits. Fist moved in as much as it could. Bone Shaper, command the skeleton to go in more. And it does damage. And then I'll just move in. I can move in 3 with Malicious Conversion. It won't hurt. Oh, unless Bolt Shooter hits me now. They have no move. So this guy's only gonna hit Meteor. This guy... So I'll go here. And I'll give a shield to my skeleton. And I'll Amulet of Life, because why not, right? So... This guy hits Meteor, disadvantage. It misses. Then this guy hits Meteor, disadvantage. And it does 3. No, it does 4. Because I have melted armor. So I could just lose Igneous Path instead of taking 4. Then he hits Skeleton. So it's attack for 2 because I have a shield. But it still kills the Skeleton. Unfortunate. Why do I have so few skeletons built up? That doesn't make any sense. And Fist is going to die here. Oh, I've got armor. So Rune Machines, Elite number 1. Fist was fastest, so nothing special. Attack for 3. Use the armor, and we take an entire damage, and we survive. Then this guy will come up. Then this guy will come 1, 2, and then this guy. So we get attack for 4, attack for 3. So we'll lose a card. And then 3 also kills me. So I have to lose 2 cards. That sucks. And then I believe that was all of them. Yeah, so we're new turn. I can bring both of these down because I'm going to short rest. Although maybe not melted armor. Yeah, let's... Nah, let's bring it down. Okay, Liquid Stone is a good card, but it's okay. There's no way I'm killing 2 enemies in the same round. I should just go for hitting the objective. And I guess I just stand here and I hit the objective and I die. I don't think that I get credit for killing the things from destroying the objective, even though I should. Like, I should. But it says, remove all figures, tokens, and tiles occupying that or behind. It doesn't say kill them. It says remove them. So, it's fine. We're just going to go fast and hit with under pressure. And then we're just going to... Because, like, I just want to be done with this level. We're just going to short rest, and we're just going to go fast, and we're going to command the Wretched, and, like, guarantee that we get the kill. We'll long rest here. What's her name can tank, unless Rune Machines explode, which they didn't. They're doing nothing. Bolt shooters aren't doing much either. So, this guy's going to come here. Pyro. Sorry, Pyro, I failed you. Attack for 5 into the thing. It does 5. And that's it. Then bolt shooters are going to dominate me. So I get attacked for 2. And then attacked for 2 at disadvantage. Nah, and it kills. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can't move. So this guy doesn't hit anybody else. Then Bone Shaper. Oh, I could have used boots on Bone Shaper to underspeed, but it's fine. Grant an ally and attack 5. So over here, cool. We destroy the thing, which is going to kill us, but also all of these guys. I have no idea what's in this chest. It's probably a random side scenario, if I had to guess. Oh, and then I've got a top still, so let's just attack this guy for 3. Just a default attack, and we deal 1. Move 2. They will muddle, and then they both suffer 1. And then Fist will long rest. Frost Eruption, Mountain Fist, draw the bedrock. And so we don't have to deal with spawning. I probably forgot to spawn 1 set, but they would have died anyway, so we'll just put them like that to make it feel correct. And then I just move here and I Lacerating Eruption these 2 guys. Like, right? Why not? Maybe I'll Frost Eruption. And then all I have to manage to do on Bone Shaper is kill this guy, which I think that's something we can manage. Go late and summon in his face. What are they doing? That's really annoying. I just long rested, right? Yeah, I did. So I got all of this back, so that's really good for me. So with that in mind, I will move here and immobilize this guy, and then attack both of them with Frost Eruption. So close, far. Oh, nice. They both take 4, and I get to make 2 things of ice. I don't think the ice actually helps me, but, like, it gets me excited. And then I get to push both of them. So this guy gets to push for 1, 2, 3. And this ice can be placed first because it was part of the attack modifier. And then this guy pushed for 2. And then they go. So this guy does nothing. This guy moves. He goes 1, 2. He suffers. And then he attacks for 2. And I'll take 1. And then the bolt shooter target 1 enemy with all attacks. He's already in range of the fist, so he's going to attack fist for 2. And fist is going to block 2 damage and then use the dancing slippers to go 1, 2. And then he's still the target, but now he's out of range, so he doesn't get hit with the other hits. And then Bone Shaper is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess right here. I kind of wish I hadn't pushed this guy. And summon a skeleton. So move 4, grave digging. Boom, done. Do I just bone dagger this guy? Why not? Give him double curses, have my skeleton go, bone dagger this guy. I don't think that this can ever go poorly, right? Oh, I can't recover a card on fist, so a long rest. That sucks that I had to, like, take so much damage, but I think it's fine. This guy just sees 1 to get to Bone Shaper. There's no way I die here, right? We saved those boots, so let's use them now. Oh, I also have health potions, so that's good. Bolt Shooter's faster, so that's where Skeleton will hit. Okay. I guess that means I can't miss the Bone Dagger, so let's do that. This loss, it's attack for 5. Nice. Kills. So we don't get the curse, but that's fine with me. Oh, I cursed them both first, though. Oh, no. Well, I drew the miss a long time ago, and it never shuffled back in, so that sucks for me. When you go, like, too fast, sometimes it unstacks them. Oh, well. Bolt Shooter hasn't gone yet, because I used boots to underspeed him. He can't move, so he just hits Shambling Skeleton and then Bone Shaper. So attack for 2 at disadvantage. Okay. And then attack for 2. It just does 1. And then this guy just moves here. Unfortunate conditions, but not the end of the world. We heal 3, and then we'll just get 1 more turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I can hit this guy with the Lacerating Eruption. Oh, also, I guess I circlet this into Leaf so I can get an XP. I'm very low on cards. Do I long rest? I'm healthy. I think I'm gonna long rest. Because it gets me my thing back. Oh, that's really annoying. I guess maybe that means I go for this guy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So Fist's gonna come up here, eat the leaf to gain an experience with Lacerating Eruption, and hit this guy. And he kills him. Good job, Fist. That was Fist's final turn. This guy shields and heals. And then Skeleton, attack for 1. It does 2. And then I can remove this. And, Grave Digging was the skeleton that is out. And so we'll just lose this skeleton. And, we're not guaranteed, but we're in very good shape. We're in very good shape. Man, I cannot believe how close this ended up being. And also, the only character that got their perk was Fist, and that's the one that needed it the least. Oh, why do I suck at this game? Also, why did I let this happen? Why am I letting him go faster than me? Disadvantaged attack for 3. Okay, cool. And then an attack for 3. I don't know why I allowed that to happen. He also gets a shield. Okay, well, I miss him into the shield. And then I'll come here, and I guess I'll attack him for 3. I just rested, so I have all of these back. I just long rested, right? Yeah. I just long rested. So, attack for 2. It does 2. Because he has a shield, and I used heavy sword. So I'll long rest again. Lucky that skeleton survived. Fist is now exhausted. Oh no. Oh no. No, it's fine. There's no way. There's no way. Attack. It does 2. Come on. We want to see big damage out of skeleton. Okay, we are faster. Big damage out of skeleton? That's big damage. Okay, now I kill with a -1 if I play the loss, because I just long rested, right? Because I got to pick the card that I lost. Yeah, because he healed when I long rested. The problem is that if I miss the kill on Malicious Conversion, then it's over. I guess I can just do a default attack for 2. And that's a lot safer. Okay. He was dead no matter what. And then I can just move here. And I should have picked this up last turn. Oh my goodness. That was so close. We did a default attack for 2, so we had 1 more turn left. Because we could have brought the skeleton down when we rested. And we would have had 1 more attack for 3. I cannot believe how close that was in the end. I hate this level, man. And what was in the chest? We're not going to get it. I'm pretty sure it's just a random side scenario. Random item blueprint. Wow. No, I did get very messed up by forcing the opening a door thing. And I also got... I think I got unlucky. I mean, it was bad planning, but I needed Pyro to be 1 closer. I thought that move 7 was going to be enough to reach the thing without having to use my Groot Spear. But the fact that it did meant that I didn't get to attack it for 12 and for 6 in the same turn, which I think... Oh, it looks like I pulled a -1, so I think those were my final 2 attacks, so the thing would have survived with 1 health anyway, even if I had been able to command the Wretched into it. But it's okay. This level's finally over. It's not my least favorite level, but it's really bad for Bone Shaper. I mean, between Robotic Bolt Shooters and Flaming Blade Spinners, there's just, like, nothing good for you to fight. Robotic Bolt Shooters especially. Hitting so many targets every turn. I got so lucky that this guy drew all those curses that he did. But, I mean, that's why we put curses in the deck, right? So... Man, I really need to slow down on the speed I draw these cards, because it's, it keeps getting unstacked. Alright, read our rewards and go back to town. It's been a very long time since I beat a level. 16.1, that's what we do. Couldn't remember. Oh my goodness. 2 wood, 2 metal, 128.2 in 4 weeks. Oh, we kind of got a lot. 128.2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Machines and more machines. What you wouldn't give for an enemy that simply bled. But with the tunnels smashed and the room cleared out, the tide of metal creatures finally comes to an end. As you wipe the sweat and dust from your brow, an odd, high-pitched noise begins to fill the air. You clear out your ears, but the noise persists. It almost sounds like words. "I say down here, friends," the noise says again. You look down and discover that the source is actually a quattrel. The man is tucked at the far end of the tunnel, imprisoned in a small segment of tubing. Several bars of scrap metal have been forced over the entrance in order to create a rudimentary cage. "Well, I should say, quite a fight you gave those machines," the quattrel says. He appears to be in good humor despite his obviously poor condition. His shirt sleeves and pant legs are all so frayed that bits of fabric hang down like moss. His breathing, too, is ragged, his chest rising and falling with a labored wheeze. In any case, I'm mighty pleased to see you all. I quite expected my rescue party sooner, but this should do well. With a bit of effort, you pry the Quattro loose, and as soon as he's free, watch him stretch with genuine pleasure. Ah, then, now we can have a proper introduction. He extends a long, delicate hand. I swear I've never seen this name. Crane Talongear. At your service. You introduce yourselves, explaining that while you aren't a rescue party per se, you're happy to lend a hand, and you ask how he came to be caged so far below ground. You learn through an exceedingly self-important lecture that Crane is an academic who ventured down here 1 year ago on an ill-advised solitary exploration. He was eventually captured by the machines and has been kept prisoner ever since. You ask whether he knows another way out of this complex other than that infernal elevator. I should say I do, says the Quattro, nodding emphatically. I've been here a year, and am well versed in this place, and the Unfettered have a dozen little passageways to ingress and egress as they please. You stop him for a moment and question this term. The Unfettered? I mean, it seems like that needs a question mark. Oh, yes, right. Well, that's what they've named themselves, you see? The machines, that is, Unfettered. They were built long ago by an elder civilization, you see. Crane dives back into his prison cell and pries up a bent piece of metal to reveal a hidden stash. When he reemerges, he's holding a sheaf of folded papers that look to be cut from a larger text. They left a history. Whoever they were kind enough to record some of their thoughts, and although their script is quite archaic, I think I've got the general idea through some of the illustrations. Now, originally it would appear that these ancient engineers created the machines as a source of cheap labor, but in years since it would seem that the machines have found a way to keep themselves in operation without anyone around to command them, hence their name. Crane pauses for you to look impressed with his theory. A piece of dead machine clatters to the ground. Anyway, more troubling than that is that these machines appear to be planning something. Perhaps an assault, if you want my opinion. And judging by their numbers, I don't know if any force above ground is prepared to take them on. At this ominous utterance, the Quattro groans and holds his head. Oh my, I think I've spent too much time in that cage. Crane stumbles and collapses to the ground. If you want any more information out of him, it's probably best to bring it back to Frosthaven and give him some time to recover. Alright, GG. No more Unfettered for a long time. Scenario 1. Let's pick up some loot. 7, 0, and 0. Oops. I knew I got the triple on Bone Shaper. I didn't realize that I got nothing on everyone else. Show me some herbs. Money are worth 4. So that is 4. 2. 8. Rockroot. Thank you, Rockroot. Thank you. 3. 16. Arrowvine. Beautiful. So 16 Arrowvine, 3 metal Rockroot. 16, 3 metal, Arrowvine, Rockroot. Very nice. We'll take the 2 wood from the scenario thing here instead of here, because we've got a lot of stuff here actually. I really need to sell some stuff over here because I really want the chest piece to give me shield on a skeleton, and I have the trading post, correct? Yes, I do. So I can buy an item, but it costs me 30, so I guess I'm not there yet. Sell this for 2. And then, I mean, I could technically sell each of these for 2. And that would give me enough. And I can money launder from someone else to get the Horn of Command. I'll probably sell the heavy sword, actually. We'll figure that out when we get there, which is very soon, because we did that. Battle goals, we only succeeded in, oops. I did not mean to load that level. Okay, cool. We just need this one. There should be 59. Oh, okay. I've got all these in my hands. And we should have some leveling up to do. And then I get to go to sleep. 2 checks here. Nice. So we finished a thing. We did not level up. Replace a -1. Rolling shields, though. Also, like, elements and rolling heals. How many modifiers am I pulling, though? I get quite a few modifiers out of Frost Eruption, but that's really the only thing that's pulling a bunch. Because I don't have Cold Boulder. I wonder if Cold Boulder is something to put back in. I feel like I like Cold Boulder more than Piercing Pummel, like, for the top, but this loss is so good. Freezing Shell I also really like. And then in some levels, Encased Punch, you need, like, the jump. But overall, some of these cards are so good, and they just work so well with having a Meteor. Maybe I'll try Cold Boulder instead of Piercing Pummel, though. I don't know. I do really like having that loss. I mean, because it really saved me there in, like, doing a lot of damage to the objective, healing me so that I wasn't going to die, giving me this strength and to set things up. But I think I'm going to take 2 rolling heals, which is going to make Cold Boulder potentially give me even extra heals. Because, I mean, this can very easily, very, very easily be hitting 3 enemies. Which is good. Very good to pull that many modifiers. And then I love the effect of, like, healing one anytime you would suffer damage. And then, like, these 3 cards, like, I'm probably fine with playing these 3 for their bottoms or the tops of these 2 cards every turn at this initiative, so it doesn't really matter that I have all of these slow cards, right? Because one with the mountain doesn't even count. Alright, I'm happy. We are back in town, so we will pass a week. We get 138.1. No idea what that is. 138. Oh! Just as you're settling in for the night, a shadow appears in the doorway to your longhouse. It's the Drifter. It just felt different out there on my own, the Drifter says, scratching their head. I thought I could just go back to living out there on my own, but somehow my time here in this pitiful place has gotten to me. I found a home here, and among all you outcasts, I'm not quite ready to give that up. You get up to welcome them back into the group, but the Drifter waves you back. I'm still done with that dangerous stuff, but I figure my crafting skills could be put to some use. You know, I make all my own weapons and armor, right? Figure I could share some secrets with the craftsmen to help out around here. If it's alright if I still bunk with you all, though, right? You rush forward and welcome them back with a hug. Random item blueprint. Blueprint. Oh, yes. Oh, I wanted this so bad in my last playthrough. On your next melee attack, add +2 to one attack, but then get disarmed. So 14 is the heavy sword. 85 and 90 are both potions. Yeah, this is 14. They should both be 1-herb potions. 90 is the muscle and power potion. So that's very expensive herb-wise. Arrow vine, axe nut, flame fruit. But, I mean, super good item. So once I have, I mean, especially like with the Infuser's level 5 card where you disarm yourself anyway. Shackles has a card where you like deal more damage if you're disarmed, or like you can attack and deal more damage if you're disarmed. Plus, like, on a lot of characters, I mean, like, this would be really good on Bone Shaper, because, like, going in for a malicious conversion, we're not going to be attacking the next round, most likely. So, like, you want this to be an attack 6 instead of an attack 4? That seems really good. Seems really, really good. But very expensive for now. So we'll just put that in there. Good job, Drifter. I do like the way you make your own weapons. All right, we get our event. Still in winter, but I think this is the last winter. You're on your guard shift on the harbor wall when commotion from below catches your attention. We're the one risking our lives day in, day out for Frosthaven. It's time we get some recognition. You see a young guard standing on a radish crate inside the barracks yard. He's drawing a crowd of other guards. Why should the town's protectors go hungry? Maybe instead of rationing our meals, the rest of the town should ration theirs. A few meager cheers rise from the gathering. The speaker notices you watching from across the yard and shouts to you. Join us. I say we march down to Mayor Satha and tell her from now on, guards eat first. Alright, what's our morale? 14. So option B, try to talk him down. And our morale is greater than 10. So we get an attack for 30, target 2. Target buildings randomly from drawing from the building deck. You cannot use soldiers during this attack. Ugh. That's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need a random number between 1 and 10. Well, we need it 3 times. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Generally, just the way I do this. No, that's not what I want. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We need 4, 8, 10, 4, and 9. Okay, cool. That's 10 cards. So the first building getting attacked is building number 10, the barracks. So we'll use a soldier for that. It's attack for 30. So minus 15, it's attack for 15. So minus 5 or better, and we defend. Oh, we used a soldier, right? So it's advantaged. I said we're using a soldier. Whew. So we dodged the wreck. And now we don't have to worry about seeing that again, which is very nice. Next building, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the trading post. So whatever. We need a +10 to defend. No. So we lose, it gets damaged. And then building number 3, the logging camp. Same thing, +10 to defend. Hey, okay. So we just lose 2 resources on the trading camp. Trading post. I should have saved that deck as an object, but that's okay. Lose any 2 resources, we can lose these 2. Beautiful. Don't need no hide. We don't get anything from this though. So. Alright, done. Disappointing. There are a lot of winter events that actually can raise your morale. Like, a lot of them. That are non-attacks. And so, step 1, step 2, step 3 is downtime. So I guess we'll spend money here. 8, I think, is what I can spend. Yeah, 2, 1, 1. And so we get 2, 1, 1. And then now I'm selling things. So I'm going to sell these 3. So that's 6. And then I can sell, you know, I can buy something that costs, well, I can buy a heavy sword, which will cost wood and hide. And then I'll do it again. And that'll give me 8 more. Actually, I don't think I can press G to do it. And then now I can purchase my Warden's Robes, which is all I really wanted. Oh, and my Horn of Command, actually. So it wasn't all I really wanted. I was actually being quite needy. There they are. So 30 for the Warden's Robes, but now when something gets attacked, we can give it shield 2 after the attack, which is so good because we can save something that would have died. And then we need another metal and hide, and then the rock root that we just got. But now, during one of your summon's turns, I can decide how it does its abilities, which is so good for protecting the Wraith. We have, like, a lot of Wraith protection here that we just got, so I'm very happy with that. And then we still keep the Protective Scepter. I got some good uses for it in that scenario. I think I got better uses in the plays that you guys didn't get to see, but we barely hit level 4. Also, we only have 3 check marks and we hit level 4. That's so pathetic. What do we have at level 4? So we could grab Putrid Cloud. There's Critical Failure or Flesh Shield. For me, I think the choice is really simple. Now, I am interested in... I threw cards together one time to just play a scenario real quick using this Bone Ball. So... he's base attack 3, and then gets +1 for each token on the card, and Shambling Skeletons can end their move on him to die and give him a token up to 5 times. So he has a base attack 8, and then the loss on Critical Failure, if a curse causes an enemy to deal no damage during its attack, grant all your summons adjacent to that enemy attack +0 targeting that enemy. So if he's full on tokens, that's attack for 8. So like if they have 10 curses, they could just have things come up and attack you and draw a curse and then attack for 8. And like it's not even your turn and your Bone Horde is getting multiple attacks for 8. Which just seems really cool. I tried it one time and it just did not work out because it was so hard to get everything stacked up. But like if you have a really good cursing ally, like Kelp, like Deathwalker, like maybe Shackles can get some curses in. If you have like those as an ally, maybe that would be a way you could try. Also, grant 2 summons attack +1 is... that seems really good. So I don't know, maybe I would want to come back for a Critical Failure at a later level, but Flesh Shield... Flesh Shield has a lot going for it. Grant an ally potentially shield 2, retaliate 2. Just so good for keeping a skeleton alive. And like keeping a skeleton alive is such a big deal because it means, I mean, with this card, it means you're potentially getting retaliate out of them, but it also means that they're going to be absorbing more attacks for you in the future, and it means that they'll be getting more attacks. Like generally shielding an ally is like kind of whatever because, you know, if an ally has 10 health, what's the difference in them taking, like, 2 damage versus 3 from an attack? But, like, when it's just a 3 health skeleton, 1 shield is 33% of his health, or 2 is 66% of his health, which significantly increases the odds of him surviving. And, like, your ally has to survive, or the scenario's just lost most of the time. Whereas, like, the skeletons are kind of designed to die. So if this prevents them from dying, you get a lot of value out of it. And obviously, it's going to pair really well with Protective Scepter to just send a skeleton in and say, hey, you have shield 3 for the round. And then if they get crit, oh, hey, you have shield 5 on this one attack. And then you have shield 3 on everything else. So, like, all of a sudden, Bone Shaper can now tank. And has Horn of Command to position a skeleton exactly where she wants it. So it's just like a lot of good stuff. And also it's at 16. And then the bottom is also fine. Suffer 2 on the next source of damage to one of your summons, negate the damage. It's fine. Drop Exploding Corpse. I feel like I don't play that. And we got a 16, so we don't need a 21. I really like Eternal Torment. I would love to throw this back in. Maybe I drop a skeleton. Maybe I drop Life and Death. Because I never needed 4 skeletons out at once. I haven't been playing Gravedigging Bottom at all. Which was the way I originally really liked the card. But I've just been doing the top summon every time. So I don't know. Maybe I need to get more out of that. More use out of that. Let's drop Decaying Will. Because that's only for when we need retaliate. And we'll try all of this. We'll try it like this. Maybe I want this transfer of essence, because heal 5 into fist sounds really nice. And now we actually have a good use out of dark to get 2 retaliate on flesh shield instead of just 1, which isn't amazing, but I mean, if a summon's getting hit 3 times and I can get 6 retaliate, that's pretty decent top. Anyway, I'm very happy to get new stuff. I think we'll take this -1 poison card. I really want to be able to start a scenario with a thing. I really want every one of these. I mean, none of these are bad. Literally every single one of these is really good. Like, I read every single one of them and I want it. Because, like, +2 elements, like, obviously a +2 is really good. And when a summon draws one of these before your turn, then it just makes your flesh shield more effective. Or it makes your fell remedy more effective. And it's like, yes, please. Thank you. So, like, that's obviously amazing. Killing the summon to add +4 is like, okay. Probably most of the time that's worth it. But maybe not if you needed the skeleton to tank for you for the round. I don't know. Starting with the Wraith every scenario sounds so good for just getting extra rolling heals and not losing tempo, because that's the big problem with Bone Shaper in the beginning, is like, if you can swarm them with skeletons, then you've got good tempo, but if you don't have the time to summon, then you're going to be weak. Very happy overall. Just need more perks. Did not level here, but it's close. And I did level here. It was also close here. Didn't get the thing, so I'm still 1 check away from being able to be useful. And I don't know why, but the cards don't go there. They come down here, but they don't even go, like, in the right order. But it's okay. We'll just do it like this. So we've got Searing Smoke or Deep Fury, and so in my pyro video thing that I did, there were I haven't gone back to check to see if there was any further discussion in the comments, but there was one person who highly recommended Searing Smoke for this move 4 jump. Not really necessarily even for the top at all, I think, if I understand correctly, really just for this move 4 jump. Which I really do see how that can be extremely useful. I think Deep Fury sounds really good, though. Like, I think this heal 2 self can be, like, a little undervalued. Like, heal 2 self is pretty decent. And, it's pretty easy for us to be in hazards. And so, attack 4, push 2, gain an XP. All of that's really good. And then just get another doubled damage attack. Like, we already performed an attack for 12 in that scenario, so if we were going into a boss and we had a hazard under them, it would be attack 24. That's very nice. Unfortunately, there has to be hazardous terrain under them, so this doesn't ever work against objectives, which is very sad since they can't run away from you. But I think I'm going to take Deep Fury. They're the same initiative. If we really want move and jump, I think that Liquid Stone's going to be a great place to enhance jump. It shouldn't be super expensive, and move 3 jump, it's not nearly as good as move 4 jump, but we do have these boots if we need to make it a move 4, and then this is just nice because I can, like, jump over enemies to push them straight through the hazards that I've made already. Like, can I pair that with Flowing Fire? If I hit something that's here and I go 1, 2, 3, 4 with boots, then I could, if I had both my elements, I could attack for 2, make 2 hazards, jump behind them, and push them through both with the leaf and make them suffer. So attack 2, suffer 6 in the same turn. Seems cool. Need an enhancement for that, but probably drop cooling. I don't know. Yeah, because the part of cooling that I like more is the heal. And then Deep Fury adds a heal for us. Although we'll have to suffer to get the heal, so we don't actually get anything out of it. Not for one more One more check mark. So we'll play an easy level to get a check mark. Did we go up in difficulty? I think we did. We did go up in difficulty by 1. So it's okay because I think Bone Shaper got a lot stronger. Also, we can herb, or we can potion. So I've got Arrowvine, Flame Fruit, nothing, and Axe Nut. So I'm missing 1 potion here, but just level 4, so I'm not missing 1 here, and I'm just level 2, so I'm not missing 1 here. But Poison Vial is not good. What would I maybe want instead of Poison Vial? Well, I don't have very many options, right? Could do Power Potion, but that doesn't seem amazing. Stamina Potion I would like for getting extra fires out, but I don't have Snow Thistle. What was it? It was these 3. So Mana Potion, I don't really want that. So Muscle Potion, Power Potion, Mana Potion are the 3 that I can make. Of those, none of them... Yeah, really none of them on anybody. Maybe Muscle Potion or Power Potion on Fist, but I'm content with what I've got on them. So we'll just leave it like that. Maybe Power Potion for Exploding Corpse. And I could throw this back in to make it attack 5 on all adjacents. I don't know. We'll leave it there. I'm relatively content. Good night.